The Russia-Ukraine war changed everything. Sanctions hit hard, and one of the biggest casualties in the sports world? Roman Abramovich's Chelsea Football Club. But with the tides shifting and geopolitics evolving, one big question remains. Will Abramovich ever regain his beloved club? Let's dive deep into the truth behind his forced sale and the possibilities of a comeback. When Roman Abramovich bought Chelsea in 2003, he changed football forever. His investment turned the club from a struggling contender into one of Europe's biggest powerhouses. 5 Premier League titles, 2 Champions League trophies, and countless domestic cups, Chelsea became a global force under his ownership. Then came 2022. Russia invaded Ukraine, and the world reacted with economic sanctions. As a Russian billionaire with alleged ties to the Kremlin, Abramovich found himself in the crosshairs of Western governments. His assets were frozen, and the UK government forced him to sell Chelsea to a new owner. Enter Todd Boehly and the Clearlake Capital Consortium. Fast forward to today. With shifting political dynamics, some believe Abramovich could return if sanctions ease, or if he successfully fights legal battles against them. But does he even want Chelsea back? Reports suggest he still holds a deep connection to the club, but the reality is, once a sale is complete, reclaiming ownership is nearly impossible. Legally, Abramovich could challenge the forced sale in courts, arguing that he was unjustly targeted without concrete proof of wrongdoing. If he can prove that he had no direct financial ties to the Russian government's military actions, there could be legal grounds to demand compensation or an ownership reversal. However, reversing a completed transaction, especially one that involved governmental intervention, is a complex and lengthy process. Fans still hold Abramovich in high regard. Many credit him for Chelsea's greatest era and believe that the club's current struggles stem from his forced departure. Could a massive fan movement pressure the UK government into reconsidering its stance? While public sentiment is powerful, government decisions are rarely swayed by fans alone. But if Chelsea supporters rally, petition, and push for his return, it could create significant public and media pressure. Now, here's where things get interesting. With the US now actively working to de-escalate tensions between Russia and Ukraine, could this mean a reassessment of previous sanctions? If it's proven that Abramovich was wrongfully sanctioned, the US government could pressure the UK to restore some of his seized assets, including Chelsea. But even if the US intervenes, reversing the sale remains a logistical nightmare. Under new management, Chelsea has faced ups and downs. The post-Abramovich era has been turbulent, with big money transfers and managerial changes failing to bring immediate success. So, while a return of Roman Abramovich seems unlikely, his legacy at Stamford Bridge will never be forgotten. So, what do you think? Will Abramovich ever find a way back into football ownership, or is Chelsea's Abramovich era truly over? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the world of sports and politics.